YouTube, what's going on? Back with another reaction video. And today we got a video by a content creator that goes by Fuck DH. Title of the video is She is Definitely Cheating on Her Husband. Before we get into the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also leave me a comment. I'll be in the comment section chopping it up with everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not at a huge sub count, so I'll be just chopping it up. You know what I mean? So leave me a comment in the comment section below. So yeah, let's get into the video.
It's tea time with DH. Okay, before I start this video, I need to do some obligatories because I'm not trying to hate on this woman, alright? I have no beef with her, and these are my opinions, and truth be told, she is some eye candy, and I'm saying that as someone who tries to steer clear of the light skins, and that's for good reason, because she hates her husband. I have a lot of things I want to say, because people are just so dumb these days. We live in the oversharing epidemic. We know too much about each other, and that's why she's in this situation right now. This is what happens when you overshare your personal life and can't take the criticisms that come with it. Comment for the algorithm. Let me give you guys some background information on how I came across this story. It started when I seen a tweet saying, "Dog, imagine your woman getting on the World Wide Web and admitting some shit like this." This tweet now has 2.2 million views, and attached to it was a TikTok of a woman saying some eyebrow raising stuff.
You know, back when I was still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks, you know the ones. I wish I could tell me then that I'd be married to like a whole ass pediatrician sitting outside my backyard by the fire he built me, drinking an old fashioned, waiting for him to come downstairs to join me because he's putting our kids to bed. Marry the nerd.
Now, before I unpack everything, let me introduce you to lifewithryan.co. Just call her Ryan. Ryan is a happily married mother who I'm going to critique because the way she responded to the criticism pissed me off. She not only admitted to letting the dirty sock wearing niggas slide in, but she did so in a way that sounds like she's reminiscing. My first question is, why did she say that? It's not even about her having a sex life or her having past partners. I'm just trying to figure out why she's sipping a drink outside and describing these past partners through the sex. There are so many other ways to say that a new partner showed you a different type of energy or experience and love that you haven't received, but she was giddy to tell the class about the dirty sock wearing niggas that she cracked. According to her though, it was fun, and this confirms what we've been talking about, at least in my opinion. She was sitting up here reminiscing and reducing her husband to the safe nerd archetype, and she's surprised she was getting cooked. Now initially, she didn't even realize that she was getting her ass whooped. You can tell because when you go on her page, there is a 2-video buffer before she makes 4 videos ranting about how real men aren't the ones who are hating under a happily married woman's page. I really want to talk about this because I hate when women are these pseudo-feminine.
Hold on. Yeah, I know he's about to get into the spiel because I hate it too, brother. I hate it too. What the fuck? So men can't comment on the stupid post? Because that's a stupid post, right? You sitting in your yard that your husband built you, right? Kudos to him, right? Probably a great man. And then let's get to the dirty sock Adidas slipper dirty sock wearing niggas, right? That you let crack. That was cracking you, right? You brought that up, right? You, like he said, you didn't have to say, you know, the niggas you let crack, the dirty sock niggas. You could have said, yo, you know, like the dudes I used to talk to were just so trash, and you know, now I'm with a man that I actually love, and he does things for me, and he's a nerd, but I love that nerd. You didn't do that, right? I didn't hear love in that. It sound more like a monetary gain. You talking about like your husband, like he was like an object instead of how much you loved him and how much. Because I know why you brought those dudes up. You wanted to, you know, compare and contrast. You wanted to basically be like, I was messing with these dudes whole time. I should have been messing with these dudes. The issue is that you're bringing it up like it's some, like you're like you said, like you're reminiscing about it, like, you know, and then you go into the comment section and you're like, the sex was good, it was fun. So the sex with your husband isn't fun? That's the real question. We know it's probably not. So now we know you in the backyard sipping like, you know, I got everything I want, but damn, I'm not getting dick down right. Man, I miss them dirty sock niggas.
You spam anti-men propaganda when they are criticized.
What I'm about to say is probably going to hurt a few men's feelings, and that's okay. That's all right. They're all right. When I was a kid, my dad used to say, grown men don't dance. When I would ask him why he doesn't dance, like at parties and stuff, he said, I never learned how to dance. I was too busy working. I think that same thing applies to social media.
You believed him. Your father was an idiot. Let me tell you why your father was an idiot. Because when he was a kid, he wasn't working, right? I'm pretty sure he had free time. He listened to music, right? Maybe your father didn't have a rhythm. This is how easy women could bleed, like just ran astray, just ran amok. That didn't even make sense. I didn't learn how to. Men shouldn't dance because I didn't. He basically saying men shouldn't dance because I didn't learn how to dance because I was too busy working. That's an excuse your father gave you, and it's a dumb excuse. When your father was growing up, there was music. There was a TV, so he had to watch some type of videos and things like that. Pretty sure he danced in the living room. Probably wasn't good at it, because if you're good at something, you won't want to keep doing it, right? If you got some rhythm, you might be at a party, you know what I mean? So you telling me your father never danced? He never bust out a boogie? It's dumb. Like, tell a father, like, nigga, you don't go out, you don't take your wife out, you never dance with your wife. She didn't think about that dumb shit. Like, just stupid. And goes back to my point I just made. Right? Her father told her this dumb shit, but she ran with it and she brought it to the internet. My father said, no grown man should dance. Well, excuse the fuck out of me for liking a Chris Brown song and want to bust a move or two. Me personally, I'm not about to get out there and start Dougieing. I could, you know what I mean? But I'm not about to do that. You might see me do a little some two-step joint, you know? I'm not about to get out there and do nothing crazy. But to say grown men can't dance, or girls even get the ick when they see like niggas in the club and they break out a routine. I ain't gonna front, I get a ick too, because it's like, what, you learned the whole routine and busted out at the club? Neither here nor there. But if a grown man is in the club and wants to dance, that's his prerogative. He's living life. He's happy, right? That was just stupid.
Grown men who are gainfully employed are not in women's comments writing weird shit. Like, I feel sorry for your husband. My wife would never. You don't have a wife. You work at Metro PC. You don't even have health insurance. You don't have a wife. Get off the internet. Go be a man.
You can't put no shade after blatantly shading them. That's messed up. And also, it's not even just men calling this out. I'm not saying this is the best sample size, but these are tweets from women that are saying the same things as the men. They share the same feelings as the men. It was distasteful. Why would you go on a public forum and discuss prior relations and tell people how it was fun? Mind you, my homegirl said she would kill her husband over this. What's frying me is that this is the one.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes women like this, and I know she don't speak for the majority, but there's a lot of females that have this stupid ass mindset she got, right? First, she said grown men shouldn't be in the comments saying weird shit. None of those comments she said were weird. Those are those people's opinions, right? Valid opinions, in my opinion, if you ask me, because you're embarrassing your husband on the internet by saying dirty white sock Adidas slip and wearing niggas were cracking you. Now, in his mind, if he seen this video, that's multiple. That's not just one. That's multiple. I mean, you had a slew of niggas cracking you, right? You got a slew of dirty sock niggas cracking you. And you said that as if like other girls are going to feel you. Some girls might, but like you said it like it was I don't know, weird. Really weird, because you enjoyed the sex with them. But at the same time, that's the statement you made was trying to downplay them, as if your husband was here and they're there. But you let these group of people crack you. And back to the comment, it's like, back to the comment, she was saying like niggas can't have their opinions on your stupid ass video, on the stupid shit you saying, because they men. They should go be productive. What if they chilling? And they just scrolling on, so niggas can't scroll on Instagram, be bored and just be scrolled, because that's, everybody does that. It's like weird.
where men definitely have the floor to give their input in a sense? Shouldn't women be listening when men as a collective come together and say, hey, this gives us the ick? Now, obviously, different relationships for different folks, but if women came together and said, this makes us feel weird, I'm listening. The whole man versus bear conversation was women collectively telling us how they feel regarding their safety. I'm not saying these scenarios are the same, but I'm trying to draw a parallel between how both genders had a viral topic and there was clearly a firm stance. And then when you add in women validating what men are saying, can you really not valid? Like I said, my own friend told me that shit is weird and she's a woman.
Hot take, 2 opinions I could never give a shit about a man's in any capacity, like at all. And a woman who has never had children speaking to mothers.
It's a face of an idiot. This bitch is married to a man who provided her a certain lifestyle. And she's talking about she could never take advice from a man. She didn't say like someone that's not my man or, you know, any other man besides my man. She said a man in any capacity. And then the other part kind of makes sense, but then it kind of doesn't, because just because you don't have kids yourself doesn't mean you didn't take care of kids or you don't know kids. Like, you know what I mean? You don't work at a daycare. You know what I mean? So she's just she's all around an idiot. Keep hitting my mic. Damn.
I don't give a fuck.
Now, this is just her taking the backlash poorly, and I do sympathize with her, but you can't use these broad categories in these negative ways to dismiss what people are saying. Nobody is attacking this woman. What they are doing, though, is finding distaste in how she chose to represent her husband on the internet.
I don't care what you say. The idea of men on social media will always be oxymoronic to me. Men aren't in married women's comments. Men are at work doing men things with their man friends in real life. IRL, I think as the kids call it. They are not talking about a happily married woman and other happily married women. We're talking to unmarried women about how to find a husband and be happily married. My God. Like, what was the search, babe? How to find a husband yourself? My goodness.
And I hate when women do these type of politics. Stop shaming men for doing what you're
stupid.
doing when it's convenient. She's one of those be a boy types. And I hate it
that's
because
fucking dumb.
it's not even just
Niggas
men.
say,
She posted it and she...
Niggas could say be a girl, be a good wife. Go in that kitchen. You shouldn't be on the internet. You should be cooking. You should be taking care of the kids. You should be cleaning the house. This bitch is dumb. She like very attractive, but dumb. Nothing up there. And you know what I hate about stupid people like her? Is that she's saying shit with her chest as if she's making sense. This bitch just let words just spew out her diarrhea mouth. And I truly wonder, like, has her husband seen these videos? Does she tell her husband about these videos? Does your husband know you got this TikTok account talking crazy? Made him look crazy. He might be one of them niggas that I don't care what they say, babe. I love you. We have a great life. Meanwhile, she reminiscing about dirty sock niggas cracking her. Probably cheating on her husband on the low, or has cheated on a nigga at some point. Girls like her have definitely cheated on that type of husband. Right? She may have stopped once she got married, or may not have, but she's definitely cheated on her husband. That's a fact.
Spoke about her husband like he was just a safety net. I don't know why she was singling out men, or why she can't entertain the idea that maybe she did just overshare. Or actually, better yet, don't even respond at all. It's one thing to stand on business, but standing on business by generalizing men and trying to shame them for interacting on social media
Long and strong.
ain't it.
Also, I fear that if I speak about this too long, it'll like dive into class and privilege. And I don't want to do that because it's super yucky. But there are men in my comments who talk about what they would and wouldn't do with me, who could never afford to be in the sort of educational and tax bracket that would have even made them a potential suitable partner for me. I would have never met you. I could have never been a potential mother of your children because we just would have never met. So I'm reading these comments and I'm kind of like screenshotting the ones that I think are really amusing. One, because you guys are so...
Huh? What about the dirty sock niggas? I'm pretty sure that you weren't, well, maybe you were dating them. Who knows? Maybe one or two of them were a boyfriend, an old ex. So what about them, ma'am? If you let dirty sock niggas crack, why can't Joe Schmo in the comment section crack? Especially if they're attractive. She's just talking shit because she's in a certain tax bracket now because of her husband. Let's be real. I don't know what this chick does. She definitely on TikTok and shit like that. So maybe she's making money online. I don't know what she does. Maybe she has a decent job too. I don't know. Maybe she contributes to the household. I'll even give her that. But you married a nerd, quote unquote nerd, because of some type of security, whether that be relationship security, because you knew he was a good man and he, sometimes like that's like instance of like how girls will get with ugly dudes because in their mind they think ugly dudes will not cheat on them because they look good or they look a certain type of way. That's dumb as hell, by the way, ladies. Ugly niggas cheat too.
Soft.
I think the soft one is you, shorty. And I mean no offense. You posted 4 videos back to back because you felt some way about the criticism. These videos ooze insecurity, and in my opinion, I can't rock with that. Here's the thing. I don't think anybody who criticized Ryan wants to be with her. I don't even think that's something in niggas' heads. If anything, I'd say that after this video, a lot of are steering clear because niggas don't like that. Niggas don't want their shorty going on the internet and openly talking about how they used to sleep with insert the worst archetype of niggas ever. Dirty sock wearing guys. Are you serious?
So soft, so sensitive that you take like offense to conversations that weren't about you. And if they were about you, it was about the type of men to avoid. Dirty white socks and Adidas and men that aren't smart. And you're like, oh, I'm like, so you wear dirty white Adidas socks and you're not smart?
That's not the point, you dumb bitch. This bitch is dumb. You see how the point is, it's not, don't mess with niggas in dirty white socks and da-da-da. No, that could have been the point if you would have just said that, but you didn't. You said you used to let dirty white socks niggas that wore Adidas slides crack. And then in the comments section, while we got, it was fun. The sex was good. Excuse me, laugh out loud. Can't knock it. This dumb bitch face. Like, I'm confused. So you're not smart and you're dirty? Dumb bitch. Fucking, how are you missing the point? And then on top of that, you're embarrassing your husband. We don't know who he is, but you on the internet. This does not go away. I'm reacting to it. So now it's my video. Now your face is in my video. Someone can click on this on YouTube and see you. And if a person happens to know your husband or whatever, they'll be like, yo, let's say his name is Bob. Bob, yo, your wife on the internet bugging. She talking about cracking dirty sock niggas that wear Adidas slides and how it was so good. And called you a nerd, nigga. Fuck up with that. Now he got to come home, honey. I'm so upset with you. You know what I mean? Like, this bitch is stupid.
You get it? You might not. But like,
she's saying that the people who are criticizing her are the dirty sock wearing men that she's referring to because you'd only feel some way if the shoe fits, and that's why they're attacking her or whatever. And the thing is, nobody's really just attacking her or lashing out of insecurity or feeling like that comment referred to them. People are just pointing out that this was just low-key weird. It was just weird. That's all people are saying. She needs to stop singling out men though. I don't know why she keeps saying that.
It is really always just going to be hard for like a man who couldn't have gotten into DeVry to disrespect me. Like, they're just, you don't know the words. You don't know where to punch. The idea that I should be ashamed that I had a sex life before I met my husband. I'm not. I did. It was fun. It made me a better lover for him. He had a sex life before me, made him a better lover for me. Yeah, there's nothing that I share on here that I am ashamed of, or else why would I share it? You get it? You probably don't. Anyway, your mom's waiting for her phone back, so hand it back and let the adults talk and go get a job application.
I can't stand light skins, bro. She thought she ate at the end, but the plate is still here. The crumbs are not missing. You left the whole bunch. Yeah, that was corny, bro. My bad. I gotta say this too, though. Nobody cares about her sex life or her husband's sex life. We're in 2026. We all want to experience each other. The issue is clearly in her delivery, but I couldn't say just that because there were a million other ways to get that point across, and she chose the worst way. She could have easily easily said, I used to mess with bad men, and me back then never expected I'd be with my husband now, and I'm grateful that I met him. Boom, easy. But instead, she leads it by talking about the men she used to have sex with, and she reduced her husband to a safety net archetype. She's a goofy.
Every happily married woman I know is a man eater. Like, we hold the bulls in our hands. We hate men. We can't stand them. Why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Happily married. So, get meaner. That's my advice. Get meaner. Be a horrible Ursula, down dog, man-hating bitch if you want to be happily married. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got. Like, I'm at home unpacking a Costco haul, doing nothing really. So that's my little advice to you.
Personally, I hate evil, rude hoes. This is the worst advice ever. I like women who are nice, sweet, and exude great energy. Why would anyone want to be with someone who doesn't add peace and safety to their life? Are you really surprised though? I mean, not really. So with that being said, I don't think Ryan is a bad person or anything.
No,
I just think she can't read the room.
We're gonna stop it right there. She fuck AG, she definitely is a bad person. There's no way in hell you didn't just hear what she said and go, I don't think she's a bad person. Dog, you bugging. You're bugging. Everything you was doing 100. If I had to grade you, you got a 90, 95 now because you bugging. She's clearly a horrible person. She just said, treat your husband horrible. You have to be a man hater. If I was married and I said that on the internet, women would come for me. You gotta treat, married. Being married, son, let me tell you, you gotta treat your wife. You gotta treat your wife like a hoe, son. Don't even respect that bitch. You feel me? Fuck her. Do whatever you want. Treat her like, make her do everything, clean everything. You feel me? And you gotta treat her like a bitch. Don't treat her like a human being. No. Don't love her. You got to hate her. You gotta be a man hating, a woman hating nigga. You can't love on these hoes, even when you marry them. You see how that sound? Then why get married? Why are you married if you don't listen to your husband? It sounds like you don't even like him. You just married for the title or the comfortability. And a lot of girls do that. That's why divorce in America, and I don't know what the rate is around the world, but in America it's like very high. For one, because people don't wait to get married. They rush to get married because they're in the honeymoon state and like, let's get married in year 2. Don't do that. And don't have kids with a woman in year 2, 1 either. Trust me. And yeah, then you get hooked up. You get married to a fucking succubus. And now you feel like you stuck because now you got kids with her. You probably didn't make her sign a prenup. So you kind of fucked there. So now you have to deal with her. You know what it is? Them dirty sock niggas hurt her. So in her mind, she had to become hard and dumb at the same time. She had to just remove all type of senses and harden her heart. That's why she hate niggas. That's why she hate niggas. Because them dirty sock niggas used to crack and leave her. And now she just hate niggas and be like, don't even listen to them. Don't listen to anything they say. Don't listen to this. Don't listen to that. And you got to be mean. You got to be so mean. You got to hate them. You got to hate men. That's weird. But anyway.
Sucks at introspection because her first response is to deflect via generalizing men. It's like I said, if you're going to stand on it, do it right. That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed.
Y'all boys and females, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video in the comment section below. Shorty is a trip. And there's a bunch of women out there like her. Just ignorant and stupid. And then saying the things they saying, it don't make any type of sense. It logically don't make sense. I know women don't think logically, but goddamn, use that motherfucker up there. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I'm out of here. Peace.